welcome.
Hey guys, hi, how are you all doing? Welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for clicking this video. My good name is Polly J. If you're new here, you're much welcome. And if you are a channel subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch and support this girl here. I'm so grateful, you guys. So today's video is one of the most asked one, and I always tell you, your wish is my command. And today I am here to fulfill my promise. So this is one of the most asked videos, and today we are going to talk about top 10 jobs that can easily be found in Gulf. Okay, so sit back, relax and enjoy. And if you're planning to come to Gulf, then this is the video for you. If you're here in Gulf and struggling with jobs, this video is yours. If you know anyone who is looking for a job or anyone who is interested to work in Gulf, still this video is for you. Kindly do me a favor, like the video, share and also subscribe. Let's go to the video. Let's go. Hey, so guys, the first job that we are going to talk is a domestic worker. And when I mean a domestic worker, mostly I am talking about house girls or house manager or whatever name you want to call them. So that is one of the most demanding jobs in Gulf anywhere you will go. Like, so many people are always in need of domestic workers and people who can help them do chores at their house, at their gardens, anywhere. So yeah, this is one of the outgoing jobs, and so many people have come here, started at this work, and maybe they proceeded or maybe advanced to go to another jobs. So this is a job of a person who doesn't have anything but you want to work. It is paying you, and after some time you can save and start a good job, or maybe afterwards you can look for a different job that you feel like you want to do it. But this one is a stepping stone. Okay, so this is a job number one that I can recommend easily and I can commend proudly to anyone, because that is the job I'm doing and I'm not complaining. It pays my bills, and I know it pays bills for many other thousands of people. So this is the first job that I can recommend to anyone, and job that I can say it is easily found. Like if you do not have any other job and you're just looking for a job that can provide anything for you, like you can keep on going as you get the job that you want. There are no jobs. If maybe you have tried to look for any job and you cannot find it, instead of you going back home and you want to work, why can't you do this job? So this is job number one that I know is very demanding and a job that can easily be found. Number two, we are going to talk about cleaners. Now we have escaped from that area of being a domestic worker. A cleaner includes someone who is working maybe for a company. You go to clean in airports, hospitals, all this stuff. Like, you work under a company and the only job that you can do is being a cleaner. So yeah, a cleaning job, or maybe cleaning companies are always looking for employees who will work hard towards that area. And yeah, I believe there are people who are working as cleaners, people who started as cleaners and now they are working on greater jobs. So this is also a stepping stone for someone who wants to work. If you feel like, oh, I cannot work as a house manager, I cannot work as a domestic worker, this is also something else for you that you can do. It doesn't require you to have any paperwork, just your knowledge and you are good to go. So cleaner is also another job that is outgoing. Number three, we are going to talk about caregivers. I don't know if you have ever thought about being a caregiver. You can be a caregiver to a little child, a caregiver to a disabled person, a caregiver to the old one. So being a caregiver, you can take care of different people or different things at the same time. So being a caregiver is also another job, and I know it's a very demanding job. Okay, so if you've ever thought of maybe you want to be a caregiver, you can start somewhere. A caregiver, as I know, like just looking for someone who does not need medically checkups and all that stuff that you're supposed to look after that person. The normal checkups and the normal things that you're supposed to do as a caregiver, that is something that you can do, and this is a job that is easily going. And I know mostly maybe goes here for ladies. I've never heard of caregivers, male caregivers. I've never heard of that. You can correct me in the comment section if they are, but this is really me. I think I just know about ladies who do caregiving. Yeah, so this is something that you can go into, and if you want to expand yourself into that field, you can also opt to go to a training. You get a certificate, you graduate, and you get all those stuff just for you to up your game, like a trained caregiver. Okay, so this is also another thing that you can easily go and work into. So remember, we are talking about top 10 easiest jobs to find, the top 10 jobs that you're supposed, like, they're easy to get, okay? And yeah, so another job that easily found here in Gulf, I think almost everywhere, is being a sales lady or maybe a sales boy, whatever name you want to call it. Being in the sales department, that is something that you can easily do. And sometimes I think they don't have any qualification. The only thing like you're going to do is maybe be able to stand for long hours and also be able to interact and to talk with customers freely, smiling without any, you understand? So that is also another job which is moving, and if you've never ever thought of it and you can stand for that long, you are able to convince a customer to buy a product, then this is also something else you can look into. So yeah, there are so many jobs out there which you can easily find, or maybe some jobs that you can do and it doesn't even require you to pay for anything. It doesn't require you to do so much. So this is also one of the jobs going on. Another job is being a steward. Steward are people who maybe works in hotels or restaurants to clean or maybe to wash dishes. This is also another job which people, they look down on it, but by the end of the day it pays their bills and there are people who are surviving on these jobs. So when maybe you wanted to do a certain job and you've just come here, things have not gone the right way for you, things have not gone as you had planned, this is also another escape plan that you can go and do. As long as you are not stealing, you are doing a legit job, this is also something you can opt to do. And being a steward, it's for both genders, male and female. You can do it. So this is also another available job in Gulf, not just Dubai but everywhere else. They need stewards. Another interesting one and another demanding job is waitress and waiters. I don't know if you've ever thought, or maybe you've ever walked into a restaurant and you just see these waiters walking around, or maybe people who are serving you with food, like they are paid, really, they get good salaries. And it's also another job that is easily going and very demanding, and you will never walk into a restaurant and just find like there are no people who can serve you, right? So that means this is a job that you can easily find. And like, just make sure, if all these jobs that I am mentioning, it doesn't mean if they are easily going and demanding that you have to be lazy. No, laziness is exceptional here. So yeah, I'm just here to help you understand the easiest jobs to find so that you can go for the job that you feel suits you, right? Okay, and now let's go to security guards. Okay, we have also another demand for security, and this includes ladies and gentlemen. So back then in our countries, like, we used to see security guards were only male, but nowadays we have female and male security guards. And in Gulf, right, you will find, but now on security there are things that they check, like height and so many stuff. So if you qualify, you can get a job. If you do not qualify, you can also go for another job. But security is also one of the most paying jobs among the jobs that I am giving you guys. Also another job, being a driver, either a commercial driver or a private driver. A commercial driver, I mean like taxi and maybe working for companies, something like that. And being a private driver is maybe working for families, driving people, driving kids to school, like that. Like you're working for a family, or maybe you're working for a person, an individual person. That is what I mean. So even though you have the skills, you have the knowledge, like, this is something that you can easily go for. And I am also going to talk about the last thing, which is now on demand, very high demand. Like, before, the demand was not that high, but right now I have just come to realize, like, if you have the skills for this certain job, it's so easy for you to get it, and it's so easy for you to get a higher pay, and that is being a barista. A barista is a person who deals with coffee. Like, you see, you just go to a cafe, you want a little latte, like something of that sort. Those people, they just deal with coffee, decoration and all that stuff, and they earn a lot of money. So before I finish, I want to say this: don't be satisfied, and don't settle wherever you are. If you start as a house manager, if you start as a driver, if you start as another thing, just make sure as you continue, up your game to also up your level. Okay, so that way you are able to get greater and big and higher chances of getting other jobs. So if you have the skill of being a driver and you drive the saloon cars, you can also opt to go for another class and get the higher cars, because the more you are going, the higher the chances of getting a good salary and the higher the chances of getting a good job. So this was just to provide for you. Most of you were asking like, what jobs can I easily find? And you know, it's also hard sometimes to answer one by one by one by one, but doing a video like this will also get to help even so many people who had the same questions, and people who, even if they did not send the message, but they had, like, they have all these questions in them. So I just decided to do, why can't I do this? And I really know that this is going to help so many people out there. So mine is just to say thank you, and keep the comments coming, keep the requests coming. Your wish is always my command. And yeah, I'm so grateful. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe, and also keep coming and keep supporting your girl. And also do not forget, do not skip the ads, right? So thank you so much for watching. Let me see you in the next video. Bye.